Hey guys, it's Iman again with another video, and today I'm going to be discussing the 8 behaviors, 8 types of mistakes that a new graphic designer could do. Now, the first type of mistake is forgetting to save your work. Now, this is a simple mistake, but one that can cause your work heavily, as not saving your work means you have to redo the entire thing. And it's just simple, really. Just go to File and Save As. It's as simple as that, but it's one that can really save your life and your work if needed to be. Now, the second step is being afraid to use multiple layers. Now, layers are basically sort of where we edit each of the main topics, each of the main subject in the poster, and for every thing there is in the poster there's a layer for it. So the more detailed your poster is, the more layer, and a lot of beginners can easily be afraid by this, but it is really easy to manage the layers, so don't be afraid of it. Now, the third behavior that a lot of beginners have is being afraid to expand the tools they use. Now, a lot of people think that when they know how to use a specific tool, they're good. You'll be surprised at how well it is to know all the tools is, because it happened to me before. I was afraid to use, for example, the pen tool, and then I discovered that it's one of the most useful tool that a person could use when doing design. Really simple. Now, after that, a lot of people dislike watching YouTube videos. It sounds weird, right? But trust me, a lot of new beginners, they think that, oh, I know how to do this, I don't need to watch this video, or they think that that tutorial doesn't have anything to do with what I want, so I shouldn't be watching it. You'd be surprised at how much you can learn from just watching other types of things. Another thing that another behavior that people think are bad, which really isn't, depends on how you look at it, is copying others' work. Now, copying work and then posting it online, that's bad. Copying work for learning purposes, now that's okay. Because that's what I do usually. I look at online, I look at the latest posters, and I copy them, and I sort of make my own version of it, and it helps me improve a lot in that aspect, and I can use it for a new design. Now, after that, we move on to number 6, which is overthinking your design. A lot of people think that the more complex your design is, the better. But one thing that beginners usually don't really realize is that minimalism, or making a simple design, can sometimes be the better one out of a more complex one. And after that, we have number 7, which is branching out of your design, branching out of your style. Just because you have a specific style that you like, such as, for example, a more 80s neon style, doesn't mean you shouldn't branch out to other style. You'll be amazed by how much you can gain from learning how to do more than one style. Of course, you can focus on one, but knowing more than one will really help. Then finally, we have overstressing. This seems simple, but this is a lot of mistake, a lot of things that beginners do, which is when they're doing a design and they can't figure out how to do a specific thing, they start to stress out, they start to sort of lose it. So don't stress out, don't lose yourself. If you can't think of any design, just calm down, and eventually it'll come to you. So that's just the 8 behaviors, 8 things that a lot of beginners usually like to do, and that they shouldn't do, they should stop doing. And really, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.